Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. Wike is back with his monthly media pally, and this time around, so many issues have been lined up for discussion. One of it is the issue of ground rent, and then PDP comes in. But the judge, who has been so outspoken against the strong nerves of Wike, has also been dragged into it, and it will shock you what he had to reveal about. But the judge in his pally also talked about what makes him different, with other FCT minister he likes stepping on toes. Let's listen to full details of summary of what Wike said in the media chat, and after that we're going to share a little video with you, and then me and my colleague will jump into discussion. Now, according to the news, the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike has declared that no one within the People Democratic Party has authority or political capital to question his membership or chase him out of the party. Speaking during a media chat on Monday, the former Rivers State governor dismissed criticism about his loyalty, saying he remained one of the most consistent and hardworking member of the People Democratic Party. He also aimed direct criticism at PDP Chieftain Chief Bode George and an ongoing controversy surrounding land allocation and party leadership. According to him, he says, "I am still in PDP. I have not seen anybody who would have the guts to tell me you are not a member of the People Democratic Party. Who is that? What is his contribution to the party more than me?" Wike's comment comes on the heels of his sweeping revocation of nearly 5,000 land titles in Abuja, including properties linked to prominent political figures over non-payment of ground rent. One such property he disclosed is allegedly tied to Chief Bode George. According to him, he says Bode George is number 392. That land was published non-payment for up to 10 years. Wike said at that level, single citizen at that level, he accused party leaders like George of contributing little to the party's electoral fortune, particularly in Lagos State. He says, look at Lagos. Since 1999, not one House of Assembly, not one House of Rep, not one Senate, and you say PDP made you. No, you make the party popular by what you do. Wike insisted that his loyalty lies with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, under whose administration he now serves, and not with partisan expectation. According to him, he says, the only person I put at the top is Mr. President. I am doing what I am doing to support the government and make a difference. Known for his political style, Wike reiterated his resolve to confront impunity and enforce the law, regardless of whose toes he steps on. I take joy when I step on toes of big men. Those who say nothing will happen, I will say something will happen, and it will. He condemned what he described as a culture of entitlement and impunity among the political class. According to him, he says, simply because we worship in the same church or mosque, you expect to get away with anything? No, that's the attitude that has killed this country. Wike also defended his approach to governance and land reform in the FCT, saying he is not afraid to challenge the status quo. The minister comment have sparked renewed debate within PDP ranks among internal discipline, legacy, and political direction. But one thing is clear, Wike is not backing down. He said, I have worked hard for this party. He concluded that nobody can tell me I don't belong here. That was Wike speaking. Let me allow you watch this essay now, and I'll be back with my colleague to talk more.
How can he say so? I read what he said. If an old man has no job, sit down in your house and read their newspapers. But just said, PDP made me. PDP gave me national name. PDP, I agree. Party cannot make you. You are the one that will make the party popular to win election. Party. Now I'm coming, sir. Party cannot say we are popular. It is you, individuals, that made the party to be popular. Look at it this way. I agree that PDP made me. Ask Bode George. Whom did PDP make in Lagos? It is the party that makes. Whom in Lagos did the party make since 1999? not one assembly, not one House of Reps, not Senate, not anything. Not anything. Not anything. And then you are talking to me who has campaigned and worked for the party to be the major party in the state and at national level. Meanwhile, in your own state, the party has never been complete.
All right, welcome back, my colleagues in the house, and we just want to talk about some of the things Wike says. He says he loves stepping on the toes of big men. That's one of the things that others could not do, and he's always out to do it, which means he's quite a daring person. What's your standpoint on that, and considering the fact that he actually downplayed what PDP has been using to, pinch his conscience, talking about being a platform with which he got all the political fame he has gotten thus far?
I totally agree with him on that. It's just literally letting other politicians know that if you think you're up there, if I'm ready for that position, I'll come for you. And he has proven it over time in his race, his political race. Now look at what he's saying, that, well, PDP didn't make him. He made PDP, and he said something quite unique. I think he had this giftings of always tweaking the truth, and if you are not conversant with the facts and realities, you will tend to believe him hook, line, and sinker. When he said that PDP didn't make him, rather he made PDP. Take for instance in Lagos. If PDP made him, how come PDP did not make any other person in Lagos? Such that in Lagos, Jando could not win anything. The person who won Sonwood is an APC, and that is actually the individuals that make a party popular. And he's literally saying, look, I made PDP. Nobody would have known anything about PDP. In Rivers State, I made PDP so big.
But I think, can we look at this political structure of PDP in Lagos State? I personally, I stand to differ with him. Why? Because number one, PDP in the southern part of Nigeria was known for its fame, was known for so many things. But from day one, AD and APC, all those guys, they were strongholds, in Lagos State. That was where Bola Ahmed Tinubu came in. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu already had an existing structure that was able to preserve it. But in the southern part of the country, if you look at it was PDP in all the states. Let's look at it. It was from all the states. And they handed over those structure with which he, became who he is today. Don't you think that's the position of things?
Yes, that's why I said at the beginning that Wike, if you do not know the true facts and figures, you tend to believe his words hook, line, and sinker. Now, if you are coming from that angle, you may say, yeah, but you're saying the right thing. But if you're coming from the reality, the facts we just mentioned, now you just discover now that each state have a structure that gives them that stronghold.
Yes.
For that of Lagos, that's always been APC because it's Bola Ahmed Tinubu's strength.
Yes.
He's the owner of that structure, literally. Now, if you go to Rivers, you would agree with me that there's always been a PDP state.
All the South
It has
states.
Never been
it's
an
just
APC
now
state.
that everything is changing.
Edo too, same thing happened. There's always been a PDP state. Same thing with Bayelsa, same thing with Akwa Ibom. Even I think same thing with Cross River.
Cross River State, all of them.
Same thing also with Imo State. Just fairly recently that Imo became an APC state. Yeah. So it has always been South, East has always been APC. Yes, has always been PDP.
State.
So if you come with that fact, you now discover that PDP had their structures, APC had their strongholds, and those strongholds, when whoever comes in, it passes on to the next person. The person continues with the structure, and they keep moving on. So him now coming to say that he made PDP and PDP didn't make him, it's like saying all the structures passed on to you was a fluke. Without APC or without PDP, I can ride on ADC, I can ride on AD, I can ride on AA, and I will still win an election.
Why not try it?
Which we know is a fat lie. He tries it, he goes down. But like I said earlier, if you do not know facts, you tend to believe Wike hook, line, and sinker. But let's see how PDP will react, because it's now telling politicians generally that when I come for you, I come for you. Nothing will save you. I dare you, and I dare toes. I dare people. But if you ask me, to me personally, I think it's also a warning to the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu saying, I dare. Others don't dare, but I dare. The day I will come for the seat of presidency, I will dare. Now, the highest person he can dare now is the seat of the president. Yes, he has dared his political party, and they are scrambling for safety. He has dared his political godfathers, and they have decided to leave him to himself. Nobody's responding to him, and not the allegations and not the insult he's doing. He dared his successor. His successor is now calling him Maoga, sheepishly going back to him and calling him Maoga. I want peace with Maoga now. Now, so the only person to him he has not dared, but is bidding his time. And that's Mr. President. And I can tell you for free, Mr. President is also not an idiot. He's also an astute politician. He's also watching him. Make the wrong move, EFCC will swallow him up.
I believe that he wouldn't dare do anything against Mr. President because according to him, he's giving him all his support. But when he's out of power, then they will know who Wike is. That's what we'd like to leave it. Let's be in our conversation.